Now they're all about fancy cars and all that. Look who's driving what. I mean, like, they don't care about us as long as they get the money and be like, yeah, I'm cool.
I'm Marcus Mabry for the New York Times. Here in South Africa, young people born after the end of apartheid, the born frees, are often more critical of the ruling ANC than their elders.
I think it's time for change. I mean, the ANC, I think, has been in power for so long, and yet people are still crying of unfulfilled promises. And
they are not defined by the country's apartheid past, but by their aspirations for the future. As South Africa faces life after Nelson Mandela, that generational difference will help shape South Africa and its politics.
Still many things have to be fixed, like streets, the lights, the houses.
Miles Maabane lives in the destitute township of Vosloorus, about 20 miles from Johannesburg. Nokuthula Makubane lives nearby, but in contrast, she lives in a leafy former white suburb. In spite of their class differences, both are part of the born-free generation. Even though Miles's parents are unemployed and life can be a challenge, he still sees his own future as boundless.
I want to be a journalist and a musician at the same time, because I want to meet people, like, do things differently. Just want to be free, be myself, express myself.
Economic inequality for most black South Africans is still a major problem. But Nokuthula illustrates the upward mobility that many blacks have experienced.
I want to become a classical singer. I am going to study music. As a classical singer, for me, it's much easier for me as a born free to say, I want to do it.
She's traveled to Europe twice with her multiracial youth choir, and she's less concerned by the differences that defined South Africa before 1994. Many blacks would be surprised by her lighthearted appreciation of Afrikaans, which many see as the language of apartheid.
Afrikaans is such a laid-back language. It's a beautiful language because you can get away with quite a few things. They'll think, why are you speaking Afrikaans? I mean, that's the language of the oppressor. Afrikaans, at the end of the day, Afrikaans is just the language.
For Nokuthula and her friends, the ANC, the party defined by the struggle against apartheid, may not be their party in the future.
That's basically what we're going to do.
But I think it's time for a new kind of leadership.
Yeah.
You know, you get everybody who's in the ANC was involved in the struggle. You know, everybody is power hungry, I would say. You know, I think it's just time to put young people out there.
While he worries about greed among ANC leaders, Miles is still a strong supporter of the African National Congress, the dominant party in the townships. He doesn't trust the opposition Democratic Alliance.
Yeah, I think DA, if it rules, I think DA will turn South Africa back into that apartheid era. So yeah, I think DA, I don't think people should go for that way.
What unites the born frees across class, however, is that they see the future primarily not in the hands of any political party, but in their own. Boykanyu Tefu is another born free.
I think that our responsibility is to refine Africa as a continent, because Africa is literally like a rough diamond. We need to be able to show that Mandela was truly led by example, and that everything he did wasn't in vain, because he did it for people like us. We are the young people, we are the born frees.